Alright, part 3. So, we got our line all clean now. And we'll put a dressing on. You can use normal Tegaderm, which is just a clear dressing, or Biocclusive, whatever brand they send you. Lay this over the line, and you're going to want to give some, like, little bit of leeway there. You don't want it, like, taut. Like, some people, like, put a loop. I don't put a loop. I just put a little extra height on it. Okay, and then let it turn any way it wants, that it lays flat. Like, whichever way your line wants to be, let it be. So if it's tucked in your waistband, you might want to take it out and just let it, sometimes it'll want to turn and rest a certain way. Mine, the bigger lumen, is on the right for some reason. Like, it was, I don't know why my surgeon always does that, but the writing's on the sides facing my body. It's like put in backwards. I don't know what the deal is anyway. So yeah, you want it to lay where it's natural. If it's twisted, it's, you know, there's going to be torsion in there, and you don't want, that's going to make your site uncomfortable. So let it lie the way, the direction that it wants to, okay? And then give it a little room, and then you're going to attach your dressing. The plain Tegaderms, go ahead and put with the center of the patch over your insertion site, so you have the maximum barrier protection around your insertion site. If you have these dressings that are made for these are the best, I'm telling you. This comes with a little anchor and everything. Once you get this on, there's another strip that's attached to the back on here. Let me just show you this one. These are Tegaderm IV. They are made for central lines. And they actually have a little mark, like a V mark. That's where you're going to have pointed to where your line comes away from you, right? So, first thing you do is peel this backing off of here. Okay, there's like a backing on here. Now notice this, you're going to want to save this when you peel this off. This is a label, you can put the date and time, so you remember when you changed it, and you'll know when to change it again. I'm pretty sure all protocols recommend a minimum once a week dressing changes. Check with your infusion pharmacist or prescribing physician to be sure. Protocols can be different, but once a week minimum as far as all the standards I've ever seen. So, okay. This just peels off, and it's a little longer than the part that's stuck to it, and there's a little tab here, so this side, that gives you easy way to pull that, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull this back. Don't grab on that tape part, because you're going to need that little tab right there. So grab the solid backing here. See if I can show that better. That is solid backing, and you'll be able to see where the outline of the dressing starts. You're just going to grab the cardboard above that. See that white? That's actually the outline of your dressing that's on this other backing. So you go ahead and peel this off, right? Holding at that cardboard part. You don't want to touch the white part because that's the adhesive. Now, I take this in my dominant hand because I'm easier that way. With my right hand. Pick your line, position it where you want it. I give it, like I say, a little height to it. And then this dressing, thank goodness, is held in shape by the cardboard that's stuck outside, right? So this little V down here, you want to put where your line comes out, and you want to place this over so that your insertional site is in the center. Okay, so just flatten this out all around. Yay! All covered and safe again. Yay! So, thank goodness for that. Alright, so then make sure your line is coming out that V part, right? Make sure to put extra pressure along each side of your line so that it really sticks well to that part of your line. Okay, and then, where's the part? Looking for it on camera. Okay, see this little lip right here? That is where you lift first to get this cardboard part off. Let's see. I'll do it backwards. This is really interesting. Okay. Okay. So this comes up, right? And as you peel, keep your fingers close. And as you peel, you can smooth as you go, right? So you're pushing down the white border here as you peel. I'll do a better job of showing this stuff. As you peel this, these fingers come and push down the dressing, flush with your skin, right? Make sure that the sky is coming out that V, okay? I go from one side to the other, just that I'm really careful to make sure the seal all the way along that line. Then I come up to this other part, and I start, and I go back the other way. Okay? So you peel and push down with your other hand all the way around. Okay? Save this piece, remember. Okay? That way, when you get to the end again, you can push down to make sure this guy is very tight when your line comes out, okay? Yay! You can take your stuff off now! Woohoo! Okay. Alright. So, now that we can breathe safely, yay for these dressings! I actually don't do the full dressing changes anymore. I just use Tegaderms because my line is totally healed. And I just clean with the loose swabs, which is why the dressing I started with wasn't this nice. I love this one though. The ones that are made for it are great. And two things why you didn't throw this out. Two things. This on the bottom is your line anchor for extra support. So I'm going to teach you a little trick with this. Just pull this apart. Remember to save the part with the date on it. You're going to use that too. Now, for this part, see the back here? You're going to want to tear and remove a little space in between there. So I crease it, fold it in half. Be careful not to touch. There's this one lip of the adhesive that's exposed, so don't touch that. And pinch it in the middle. Crease it really well. Okay. And then you can go to tear it. Just the cardboard part. I'm just going to show this crap. Okay. Okay. So, that's not good at this in camera. Okay. So that way, you pull this. You can tear it off. You just want first surface here exposed. Okay. So, see, try this backwards. It's not easy. Alright. So I've managed to get these two apart. I'm going to fold them back like dog ears. Okay, each side. So you've got the apex of the anchor exposed. And that is what you're going to stick first, where you want it. Okay? So where you want this is up snug against your lines. Okay? Underneath. Right? So, your line, and put this up flush, real close. Okay? Underneath. This is going to serve as an anchor for extra support. So you stick that part down real tight, okay? Now, since you dog-eared these pieces, it's real easy to just pull them off, and you can do a reverse, like fold it back, and push down and guide it forward. Okay, so that's one side. And the same with this other side. See, dog ear, so it's easy to pick that up. Push this down, secure, and pull back. Yay, anchored line. So now if you get yanked, it's got that whole extra support on there. Even if you yank pretty good, it's okay. So these are the best. If you can get them, these are the best. If you can't, normal Tegaderms are okay. In that case, I'll show you how to do with tape. Alright. SheWhoFeels, you can just fold it up with all your yuckies in it and throw it away. Real easy. Okay. So, let's say you just have a plain Tegaderm, not these fancy IV guys, and you want to secure your line. Okay. Okay. So this is how you do that. Stick it. one thing that makes me so sad about Sterile Technique is all the trash it generates. It's very sad. Now see, look, my hair's starting to come forward. See, it's a good thing that didn't happen before. Look, my screen went out again. Ugh, so frustrating. I know the camera's still working though. Come here, let's see what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay. So you take your medical paper tape, right? Okay. Before you tear it, hold it taut like this. Like I'm pulling, right? You pull firm. Did I bring scissors in here? I don't think I did. Bad girl. Alright, I didn't. So I'm just going to do this with my hands. But normally you would take scissors and cut this V out of here. That's about the width of your catheter. Okay. So here, I'll show you what I did. You tear it down 2 sides, right? And then just take this piece off. So you've got like a V right there. That's a homemade anchor. Okay? So you take this piece. Okay. Got your homemade anchor, right? Same way. Pick up. And put this underneath and pull up so that the apex of the V is flush against your line where it comes out, and then you stick these guys down over your tegaderm. So there. Now I have 2 anchors, but I just want to demonstrate that. So now I can have really strong dressing. Yay! Alright, Sterile Technique. Once a week at least. Take care of your line. Okay. Bye. Finally. It takes so long. Okay. Oh, and if you have any questions, feel free to post or a private message or anything. I am here to support you, and I know stuff's kind of creepy at first, but it saves our life, so, you know, anyway, you're not alone, okay? If I can stand here without a shirt on, trust me, it's gonna be alright. Alright.